Ladies and gentlemen, we kick off 2024 season with Ferrari with some massive news coming in from Maranello. It has been confirmed officially through the Instagram, the website of Ferrari, that Charles Leclerc has been re-signed. His contract has been officially extended and he will be staying with Ferrari for a very long time. So this is some fantastic news as Ferrari fans. I mean, what else could you ask for? I mean, look at all the resume that Charles Leclerc has. Of course, he doesn't have a championship, and the question will be now, is he championship worthy? I personally believe yes. I mean, you look at his record, you look at his racing, you look at his racing IQ. He's a brilliant racer, and he is also very smart with his racing. Everybody looks at results. Everybody looks at how well they perform, how fast they go. But true Formula One fans, they should know that a racer is not just about the speed that he's putting on, but also how does it think outside the box. And Leclerc is one of them. He is a very talented racer, and I keep saying it over and over again, but he is truly talented. Now, what his career with Ferrari has been extremely unfortunate. A lot of did not start, a lot of not finishing races, and yeah, just a lot of DNSs, a lot of DNFs, and it really killed off his confidence. And let's look at the last 2 years or even last year. It's been really difficult for Leclerc and his performances. And we tend to forget that it's not just the issue of Charles Leclerc. It's also a team issue. And when it happens that a racer is not able to start the race, it's not his fault. It's a mechanical issue. And if we look at this year, he only had one DNS, and that was due to a mechanical issue. His steering wheel just completely shut off, and he crashed. What can he have done? And it's a team sport at the end of the day, and everybody has to click, everybody has to perform, from the team principal to the mechanics to the engineers. So everybody has a responsibility, and if they're not taking care of their responsibilities, they will have a very difficult season, very difficult weekends that they're gonna go through. So a lot of the times it isn't Leclerc's fault. Now, a lot of people also have issues with his consistency. They are questioning his consistency. I With this deal, I'm happy. First and foremost, my reaction to this contract, I'm delighted. I'm really am happy that he is gonna stay at Ferrari. He is our future. He is the man. He is the star boy. He is the perfect man for our seat. First of all, he is a lad that came through our academy. He has been driving for the Ferrari Academy for years, and then he went to I don't think he drove for Haas. I think he did like a few practices with Haas, but he drove for Alfa Romeo, and then instantly he came to Ferrari, and he got the longest contract ever given from Ferrari. That's some pretty history right there. And then now he got another extended contract. And now, but talking about the contract for a bit, I do not know for how long he has signed for. In his video, when Leclerc announced on his Instagram that he was gonna resign, neither Ferrari and neither Charles Leclerc have confirmed for how long the contract will be for. But in his video, Charles Leclerc mentioned that I'm happy to be part of Ferrari for more several years to come. So I'm guessing that this contract will go all the way till 2026, 2027, 2028 margins. That's my prediction because, several years. We're talking about, 4, 5, 6, 7 years. I do not exactly know the right number since it's not announced, but it doesn't really matter because we all know that he is going to stay long term, because if Ferrari gave him a contract, that means at least minimum 2, 3 years, and more. I'm thinking personally, I'm thinking 4 to 5 years. So that is some good news, and we have our number one racer checked in, locked in, and we don't have to worry about him anymore. Now it will be interesting on the side of Carlos Sainz. I will mention him for a bit. I'm really interested to see what will happen with Carlos Sainz, because we don't have to worry about him for 2024. Even if we do not give him a contract right now, he still has his contract until the end of 2024. And now we'll see what we could do in the off season. So if, let's say, a decision is not made right now, we still have a whole year until the end of 2024 to decide how do we move forward with Carlos Sainz, because we have to keep in mind that Carlos Sainz is turning 30 this year, and at this age, it's really, very risky. And Ferrari, I've heard some rumors. Okay, this is really, really interesting. I've heard some rumors saying that Ferrari only want to re-sign Carlos Sainz on a yearly basis. So meaning that they want to re-sign him every year. So what does that mean is that year in, year out, they keep giving Sainz 1 year contracts. The purpose of that for teams is that because he is aging and he's approaching the age of 30, and from now on it will be very difficult to predict if signing him to a long-term contract will be a big risk, because what if he falls off? I mean, I'm not criticizing Carlos Sainz. I know he's a terrific racer. He's one of the most smartest racers on grid. I mean, his racing IQ is easily top two in the grid right now. So I don't have any concern with Sainz. I mean, I would love to have him for years to come. I mean, I've said it before, I'll say it again. Carlos Sainz and Charles Leclerc are the best duo in F1. I don't want to hear about it. Nobody comes close to them. They're so equal. It's actually insane. They're so 50-50 when it comes to wins, pole positions, and their performances. And the results they put in. They're so equal in that. So I don't have any doubts about Carlos Sainz, but my only concern is just his age. Like, we just cannot really predict. That's what's happening with guys like Kevin Magnussen, Nico Hülkenberg. These guys, they also get signed for like years. So like, they get offered 1 year contracts, and then we see how well they perform. And if they perform well, they get another year. If they don't perform well, then they are at risk of being replaced. So I've been hearing rumors and news coming in out of Ferrari and reports. I mean, I don't know if they are 100% true, but at first, Ferrari did not want to give a 2 year contract to Carlos Sainz. They wanted to keep him for 1 year, and Carlos Sainz was like, no, 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 I want 2 years. So they had kind of a disagreement at the start of 2024, but now recently I've heard that Ferrari are maybe now interested of signing and giving him the 2 year contract renewal that he wants. So now we will all see, and we will have to wait patiently what Ferrari and Sainz will do. Now at the moment, it's all going to be rumors until the contract is not signed and sealed and officially announced by both parties. But I think that it will be really, really interesting, and having Sainz at Ferrari will be massive for us. But if it doesn't happen, I do trust in Ferrari, and it will be really, really interesting. So we will have to just wait and sit patiently. So until then, if there are no news, no reports, no official statements from both parties about the contract of Carlos Sainz, my next video on Ferrari will be on February 13th. That is the date set from Ferrari for their car reveal. So it will be really fun. It will be a GOAT moments for us. It's always every year. It's always exciting to see how the car will look like for this season. I don't expect any major changes. I mean, I will never ever accept. It will be a crime in my eyes, and all the other Ferrari fans would be rioting in the streets of Italia. But we will never go away, and we should never ever go away from our very beloved, famous color of red. But the only thing that really excites me is just the designs. You know, year in year out, we have different designs. I mean, it's not like that major, but it's always nice and fun to see how the car is designed and what new changes have been brought in, and does it look fast? Does it look racy? So see you all on February 13th if there are no news on Carlos Sainz. Until then, Forza Ferrari. I hope you all and wish you all a very good night. Take care, everybody. Bye bye.